My name's VTR and I'm bringing you the news. And yep, I have a news story to talk about. I hate that it's one that's not really positive, but I'm also extremely late to this. I'm like 2 months late to this news. So if you guys didn't know, if you remember back a little while back with the Hollywood strikes that was going on, that all wrapped up and was done and everything. But now, as of I think August, if I'm reading everything right, the video game actors are on strike. Now I'm gonna say this right now, there are definitely other people out there that can explain this stuff a lot better than I can, so I will put a link in the description to a couple videos that can explain it a lot better than I can, and I'll put links down to everything else down there as well. But let's go ahead and talk about this and everything. So we're gonna start with reading a couple articles and everything, because I don't normally go through and actually read like all these articles and everything. So sorry, I'm pulling this stuff up. Thought I had it already, but yeah, so we're gonna talk about this and everything. So yeah, here's the article I was looking for. So I'm just gonna like explain a lot of this in my own words, and obviously other people can explain it a lot better than I can. But let's go ahead and talk about some of this stuff. So video game actors on strike for essentially pretty similar things that the Hollywood actor strikes were on. But the big thing, and this is the main reason why they're on strike and everything, is because they want protection against AI. Against specifically like generative AI and everything, so which I've talked about on this channel before and everything. I thought I wasn't going to talk about it again on the channel, but here we are. So I'm gonna give like the Cliff Notes version of this. I'm not gonna go into every single detail, but like I said, I'll have the videos in the description that can help you understand this situation a little bit more than I can explain it. But I will try to do my best with the best way I can explain things. So here's the thing. So this does not affect gaming as a whole. Like specifically on the SAG-AFTRA, they are striking against specifically 10 companies specifically, and these are the companies that I've been able to find. It's Activision Productions, Blind Light, Disney Character Voices, Electronic Arts, which doesn't surprise me, Formosa, if I said that right, Insomniac, Llama Productions, Take-Two Productions, VoiceWorks Productions, and WB Games. So those are the ones that are the main ones being striked against and everything. And as of right now, I don't believe there's really been much things have changed since they went on strike, because they've been strike for almost 2 months now. And I'm, like I said, I'm super late to this. I'm just now learning about this. Like I said, I will put links in the description to people that can explain this a lot better than I can. So basically, they want basically, and I think it's not unreasonable what they're asking for. They're not really asking for that much more money or anything. It's more just, hey, we want protection against AI and you guys, generative AI, and like you using our likenesses and voices and everything without our permission, without our consent and everything, and all that. There's a lot more to it than that, but I'm not the type of person to explain every little detail about it. But personally, I don't think that there's nothing hurting the studios by doing what the actors are asking. And There's nothing that let's just have nothing to lose here. Because honestly, I agree with the actors and everything in the situation, like I did with the Hollywood strike and everything, which is just, I don't know, this stuff really annoys me that this is happening in another medium, which I knew a while back. I talked about it, that was happening, but I was like, I didn't hear anything about it, so I thought like, okay, so it's not, the strike's not happening. But then I heard about it literally last night, and I'm like, oh, the strike has already happened, and it's been like a thing since August. And I didn't know that. Like, it completely snuck up on me, and that annoys me, to be honest. That it's even happening again. But I'm not gonna get into too much about all that. If you want to look into it more, one thing that SAG-AFTRA has said, you can think of it more as a strike against not the company, but certain projects or something like that. As I said, there's like a whole bunch of other things that can explain this a lot better than I can. But I wanted to just throw this out there and like talk about it and everything, because it's important and everything. And obviously, I will cover this again when the strike is over, obviously. But with all that being said, though, this just annoys me that it's happening again. Like, even like it wasn't that. And like, here's the thing: I have no idea how long this strike is gonna last. I'm hoping it's not, because like there are like, I know there are like 90 companies that have already like agreed to these terms and everything, which appreciate that you guys all agreeing to these terms and everything. With that being said, though, there's no knowing when this strike is going to end. And there's a whole bunch of stuff too. Is like there's still work that can be done and everything. Dear actors and stuff and everything. It's like I don't want to say too much because I don't remember these exact specifics. But there are people that can explain it a lot better than I can. Like I'll post videos down in the description to explain it a lot better than I can. But it's a bummer this is happening and everything. But I have hope because like things will get cleared up and everything. This is like the last time the video game actors, it has a specific name, I forget what it's called. But it's basically a video game actors. They are on strike in 2016, which they were on strike for about a year and everything. I hope this doesn't go that long. I don't think it will, but we will be. We're probably still got a good bit to go before a reasonable deal is met and everything. Like I said, put links to other videos down in the description below to explain that can explain all this a lot better than I can. But like I said, this is basically this is a thing, and I wanted to just bring more attention to it if you didn't know about it already. I don't really have much else to say about it this go around. That's all I gotta say. Like I said, all the links will be in the description for people that know a lot more about the stuff than I do. But that's all I gotta say. My name is VTR, and I just brought you the news.